Hey, what's up, everybody? Tonic Coffee, episode 12. We're here with Catizen and Danish Crypto. We're here to give you the lowdown on Catizen. All right. Before we get started, though, please follow, subscribe, like, thumbs up, bell, do all those things. We need you to keep making these videos. Really appreciate it. All right, Danish, take us away. Let's talk about Catizen.
Yeah, like Catizen is a game that originated from the Asian concept of cat pet stores, which are something that is pretty successful in Asia. And like people go in and pet a cat, and they become happy, and that's the way it goes. So here is Catizen's game, which is the same concept, and they call it Catizen Play to Airdrop, because that you are getting positions into getting better airdrops and such if you're participating. But to make it easy here, like even the screen is trying to tell us, we get some cats, and we would have started with a level 1 cat, and when we eventually would be getting a new cat or paid a little bit of the cat coins to get a new cat, we'll have two of the same level, and then we would need to merge them together. So as the like thing shows here on the screen, we would be dragging one over to the other and now putting them together. We would be doing that, and that is how we can grow the levels of our cats and become like stronger, because the higher level cat you have, the more chances of airdrops and other things you're actually getting. So it's a pretty simple concept, and they have done so. Again, it's a lot of work to actually do all this, but with the small the small add-on pay-on services, you can buy this an auto thing down here. I know that you have purchased it already, but if you purchase that and put it on now, it auto merges those cats here for us. But it also has some other functions, because normally, again, it comes on a random time. A little duck or the Pepe frog will be jumping around on screen. Sometimes even the Doge dog will be jumping around on screen, and you will need to click that, or you can click on those and get a bonus either of extra money or extra coins in a certain portion of time,
So
or extra
that
of
person
those
will be running around where the cats are at, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt
they,
you,
they
but
will
just
they
so
will
it's
be
clear.
running around somewhere where the humans and the cats are.
Where the humans are out. Okay.
But as you see, like you will either be getting like more profit per hour or per second, so you could get those kind of boosts to make so in the next 2 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, you'll be getting 10x what you make right now.
Right.
Or you will be getting some of those parachute boxes that we saw in the beginning here of the video, where all the cats came down. They come like a little parachute down, and and there comes the cat out of it. Those will those will both work as a bonus. I recommend using those, because if you use your fish tokens to get those, you have a bigger chance of getting higher level, and that is how I mostly use them. But there is other functions as well that I think
One
we should
question about that, Danish.
be
About
looking
these
at. Yeah.
cats. Just one question about these cats before we get too far ahead. Let's just say I'm leveling up my cats. I have a level 23 here already. Is there any way to make sure for me to purchase higher level cats so I don't have to go through level 13 all the way through 23, or do I have to do that as I level up and that's just standard?
There is ways, but you cannot like jump too far ahead, because if you go into the feed section down here, um, it has a whole list of the cats, and you can scroll all the way back to like level 1 and all the way down to like a level over what you currently have, but they are quite
Oh yeah.
expensive.
Oh yeah.
Um, so you would need either to buy which in-app purchases, which I don't recommend. It is a possibility, or just participate for a longer term. Like you see here, some of them are locked out. So it's the cheapest and the easiest way to level them up from whatever level they drop. Again, you start with one. Right now, the ones that you get out of is like 13 or something like that when they come
Yeah.
out there. Um, and that will go up the more level you go up. So I'm currently, I think I'm at like 170 something. So my cat is around 100, 200 or 270 when they drop. So I get close to where I'm at. But it still makes so I need to upgrade for a bit of time. I don't get the latest level that I'm at. So otherwise it would continuously grow. Um, but we have a couple of other ways to make more cat or more in Catizen, because they actually have 3-4 different ways of earning right now. There is the fish token, which is what we normally use as a bonus. If you click the little, oh, there is a duck. We can click the
Oh,
duck. Oh, no, click the duck.
get over here.
And see
Yeah.
here's exactly what I was talking about. Because you can do it for free and get a small boost. You can do it basically for free with an online transaction with Ton. It's just a sign on the blockchain. It's basically free. Or you can use 50 of your fish tokens and get a massive bonus. And that is, of course, what I recommend always doing. And because right now you're full of cats, it has a little bit of a problem. Um, so you would need to make it run for a while here. Apparently, you have a lot of cats stacked up. In the meanwhile, here I want to show a little side bonus, because if we go into store, just let it do this. In the meanwhile, you're so far behind. But go into store.
Okay, shop. Got it.
Um, and all the way down, I think like you have claimed it, but here, uh, every couple of hours is more free upgrades for cat. So you get like 4 extra drops, but for a free transaction on the chain again, you can get 10 of their new tokens, like 30 extra drops and some fish, just for that again online transaction. So basically getting way more than you would have done otherwise. For like, if you have $1 in Ton, you can play those games here with the online signs for 3-4 months
It
for
was like
less than a dollar.
it was like 6 cents worth of ton when I
Yeah,
signed the
something like that. Like,
transaction.
it's
Yeah.
literally nothing.
Yeah.
uh for the possibility. And again, just go back. I didn't think you actually have claimed those here yet. Oh, damn, you have
Yeah.
a cat mess up. If you click the little mine button besides the door and the leaderboard, and we go to my assets, here we can see some of the stuff that is available. Like, we can get V Kitty, and we can get fish coins. V Kitty is what we get from our cats. Fish coins is what we get as bonuses. Um, Rap Caddy is what we could, in their last airdrop, get for staking our highest cat, and we would be getting that. And right now we are getting the what is it called? Um, Xen token, and that is what we get when we do the online transaction that we talked about right before in the shop or store. So that is what they're going on right now, and all of them is going to be used in their ecosystem going forward. But of course, all of them is also going to have a market value at some point. But so far, there are 3 tokens in this ecosystem.
Very
Um,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, having the rap cat that comes in airdrops, and you said you have to stake your highest level cat. Is there a right time to do that, or should you do it as soon
Um,
as you can?
yeah. Like right now, it's not possible to stake. It
Okay.
was for a while, and then it stopped. So they had that in like a period. It was back in like the 5th month of this year or something like that. They had that going on for 2 weeks, and then they stopped it. I was lucky enough to get like 40,000 tokens or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Any plans to do it again? Do you think?
I hope so, because again, they wanted to continue to do different kind of, because again, oh, it was just the biggest cat, so everyone wanted to go for the biggest cat. Now it's not the biggest cat. Like, they just had something where you needed to spin a wheel, which was really really hard to get those send tokens. So now they made this online transaction instead that you could get the send tokens for.
I
um
see.
but like, they basically had, like, those spinning wheels where you almost like you see in those like games where, oh, you can pay out at $10, and the closer you get to $10, the harder it gets to get. Like for the first spin you get $5, then you get $3, then you get $2.50, then you get 1 cent, the closer you get. And that was how it felt when they did the roll, so they changed that up a little bit. But I also want to show the last thing, which is an important thing in this game if you want to earn. That is under earn, which, touche. If we go to the little black cat in the bottom, which is under earn section, it will show up. So we can log in daily and we can check the channel, we can open the website, we can follow their X, and all this is daily task, like the daily check-in down here and the login and open the website and stuff. Amazing stuff that we easily can do. And I recommend people doing that if you want to fastly get some of those fish tokens, because that's what they reward you with here. And the more fish tokens you get, the more you can do some of the other things in game. And you would of course need to sign a transaction, log into Catizen, invite a friend. I see that there's a red button with invite, so that means that you have one one sitting there waiting for you. And the same with like in the top you have like 2 boxes. You can go over to the other one and you can claim some daily logins and some things here and get some extra fish. See, you get a decent portion of fish here. There is actually one thing I totally forgot to mention, because we went to the other aspect, the fishing aspect of this game.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna let you forget. I've been fishing all day.
Again, it's a nice little concept. You click, you need to grab it while it's in the red. There you get the most. So here you paid a little bit to actually fish, and you got more back. Especially that time, there you got way more back, like 3 times back what you actually paid to fish. There you basically got now what you got back. Here we got some extra mining power. You get extra caddy points for the next 40 minutes. So if you click the little X and go back to the normal store now, you'll be getting a bonus here. See, now you're getting a lot more points per second, or whatever you call it. And that is basically what it is. Again, I personally recommend using the parachute bonus, your fish for the parachute bonuses instead of fishing, but like mixing it around a little bit would probably be more beneficial in the long term, also because in fishing we actually have our own personal ranking system as well. So if you are one of the top fishers of the week, the day, there is airdrops and bonuses as well. But to level up your cats fast, I recommend doing the parachutes. But this is a whole nother aspect. You can upgrade your rod as well, so you can get a better chance for better fish and so on and so on.
So we would need to wait for these to come back and then use our in-game tokens to buy those parachute cats, correct? Unless you wanted to spend your own money, right?
Yes. And again, that's why I think that doing the daily logins and the tasks to get more fish is the way to go.
Nice.
And it's simple task, log in daily, sign in on the like blockchain transaction daily, maybe retweet their latest post or something like that. It's really simple stuff, and it makes so you earn enough that you actually can participate decently.
All right. Well, just so you guys know, this auto clicker here isn't free. It costs you about 3,900 fish right now. I think it's going to go back up to its normal price soon because it's at a discount. I think it's like over 5K fish or something like that originally. So I'd get that now if you can. It saves me a hell of a lot of work. Oh my God. I was sitting here like doing this and that like for days. You're going to have to do that for a minute. Then you're going to get that unless you buy the fish first. So
definitely a thing there. Currently, it's around something like $10 to $15 for the auto clicker. But again, if you're running, like leaving this on your PC in the background with the not auto clicker but the auto merger, you will be able to get up in a decent level pretty fast. there is a little thing I want to mention with the auto tapper or auto merger. If you click it right now and turn it on, it pops up a little like settings icon on the side. That little setting icon here is pretty decent because that allows us to automatically buy the 12 drops when the animals comes out that I was talking about, and the other one is the boost drain. But that one is the one I don't recommend. It's up to you. Do your own due diligence on this one, everyone. But you can set this and now run it on the in the background on your PC, and every time that the duck or the Pepe whatever comes in, you don't need to hit it. It will automatically pay if you have enough fish. So yeah.
All right. Well, at least I only went a day without doing that option. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I'm like again. They just added that recently, so it's a pretty new function. So you don't need to click him; he will automatically, when he runs out, it will it will take it if you click save before, of course.
Look at him go!
Yeah, the little Pepe dance. But yeah,
let's play some music for him. We kind of enjoy the jams, right? You want to give him a second before we close it?
Yeah. And now he's gonna walk out and see what happens. Whoop! Oh, you got them anyways.
I don't know what languages they're speaking, but
some
seems like a
Asian dialect, something. But it is an Asian cultured game, and that is where it started out. They are currently the Ton game with the most online transactions on a daily basis.
Wow.
Which is huge, even though that like they are not compared to Hamster's 200 million users. They have like 10 or 15 million, but they have the largest amount of online transactions of any of the current games, just with the daily lock-ins and so on.
Just because you have more people doesn't mean that you have more volume, I suppose, right? That's not a thing. I mean, I'd take 10 million active users over 30 million, with only 5 million actually active. Yeah,
definitely. So but that's more Catizen. I don't know what's more like. Of course, getting as high on the leaderboards. There was something here I need to bash you about. It seems like you're not in my team, so I need to bash you about that.
Send me a link.
Yes. Will do. But yeah, you can find a team. You can join that. You can join our team. We're gonna put a link to that below. Join Catizen. Play to airdrop, which is their slogan. So not too much promise, but you're gonna have some fun, relaxing, and maybe get a chance for different airdrops coming in the future. Catizen are also gonna be a game launchpad later on, so they're building a whole game launchpad ecosystem. So it might be something to check up on.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is one of the games that I'm playing right now that I can see has a future. And that's one of the things with all these tapper games coming out. A lot of people are just getting into them. And then you find yourself tapping away at something that's like, you might as well be knocking on a brick wall because you're not going to get anything out of it. The tokens aren't going to be worth anything. So I've been paying attention to that a little bit more. Catizen is one of those games. We did a review on Danton already. So, that's one of the other games as well. That's a little bit more complex, but has a future as well. We're going to close this out because it's getting kind of long, but click our links below, like, subscribe, follow, do all those things. We need you to keep making these videos, but especially click our links for the games below. We're going to do cool stuff. And comment if you have a game you want us to review. We'd like to hear any suggestions. So until episode 13, we'll see you next time.